It's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland, and I am having some technology problems here. Why does that not surprise me? Whenever you've been away, things always go a bit wrong. Okay, so this is my second attempt. So I don't know if anyone's able to let Valerie O'Donoghue know that I've had to come again, because I think she came in on the first one, and I'm not quite sure if anyone's able to go in on my first attempt. Oh, there you are, Valerie, you're here, you found me. Fantastic. I did see you say hello, but somehow or another I had an advert started. Oh. Right, just let me take a breath. I think. Oh, anyway, I didn't think I would today because just back from my wee holiday yesterday, but it's too hot outside anyway, so I'd come into my craft desk, so I thought I would just share. Now I'm just getting it up on my iPad now so that I can see comments and talk to you all. Just give me a moment. Right, second attempt. Obviously later on I will delete the first attempt, but it just all went horribly wrong. And now I'm getting an advert on my own here and I can't see you. Oh, I can see you all now. Oh, so hiya Karen, hi Georgie, hi Claire, hi Valerie. Let's stop these adverts. Yeah, so you're all in and you've all said hello. Hey Nessa! Cool. Well, I don't know how this is going to go because it started off a bit bonkers. I had a fantastic birthday, Karen. We drove up later on Friday because we didn't want to get involved in Saturday traffic when the temperatures were to be so warm, so we came home just a little bit early, just a few hours earlier really. So yeah, so I had all day yesterday, had family barbecue at my daughter's so my grandchildren could celebrate my birthday. Yeah, it was great. So I want to craft. Does anybody want to talk while I craft? I would say I'll sit you by my fire, but it would be extremely irresponsible and dangerous if I was to light a fire just now. I've got a fan next to me at the moment. So, okay, so, oh hi Randy, sorry, just saw you were there too. So lovely to see you all, or see your names anyway at the moment. So I saw before I went away, and I was going to have a wee go at this, a fold that's a bit like this, and it was Susan Campfield, who's a Canadian demonstrator, I believe. I will put her details in the links later on underneath. Now, I don't believe that hers are in centimetres, I think hers is in inches, so I decided to run with the idea that I saw. I didn't watch her do it, I just saw the picture of it. So I called this fold, I think she called it curtain up, because it looked a bit like theatre curtains. But I thought I'd go a stage further and put a stage in mine. A foldable stage. So this was just me playing with some cardstock. I've not sort of finalised it, but what I've done is I've written out my basic measurements. So I don't know, and I've cut some DSP, yeah, I've got some Night of Navy. Probably the paper I've chosen to use would possibly work better with Misty Moonlight, but I've none left, so can't do that. So this is just going to be a fun, interactive card really. And I've been out in the garden, excuse the state of the fingers and hands, and yeah, it's just me. So if you want to take a screenshot, in case you might want to have a go, if you're a centimetre person, if you are an inches crafter, then check out Susan Campfield's videos and her blog. You'll find her all over social media. I don't know if someone knows what Susan's business name is, but I'm happy for you to share it here. But once I've looked it up, I will pop it in my description box below later. So let's craft. So this is to me now to check that I can follow my own instructions. Is that possible? Who knows? Right, I don't think we need those bits. Right, so I need a card base. For my card base, I need a piece of card which is 29.5 centimetres by 14.8 centimetres. So we'll cut the 14.8 here now. I did indeed, Randy, I see you saying about it was a fantastic birthday week, but I think I'm just going to make it a birthday month, year, what do you think? Just, we can celebrate our birthday every day, you know. For let's face it, every day is a gift. Right, 29.5. Hey Karen, in you come, in you come. I decided to get back to my craft desk. It was actually too hot for me, which is, do you know, I quite like the heat. So that's the piece I need for my card base. And for my stage, I need a piece which is 15 centimetres by 10 centimetres. So let's just take this to 10 centimetres. Pop that out the way and take that to 15. Hey Lanny, how are you? I sure did have a wonderful birthday. Oh, your new granddaughter Karen, is she there beside you? Or you've just been spending the week having cuddles today? Oh, so special, a nice new one, a new baby. There isn't anything more exciting, is there really? Right, we'll work with this trimmer quickly because I don't like the glare that comes off it. Right, so I've worked out, I've written down here, score at 3 centimetres, 6 centimetres and 9.5 centimetres. I could have a go at doing it in inches another day, Randy, but if you go to Susan Campfield's links, you'll get inches there, I'm pretty sure. Of course, she's gorgeous. She's yours, Karen. Right, so score at 3. I'm just double checking that I've got it to 3 there and there. And let's put the cutting blade out of the way. I have no idea what an angel baseball game is. Is that the team or is that a special kind of baseball? So that was 3, then 6, because it's always a test to see if you can follow your own instructions. And then 9.5. And then what I said here is, oh, your team are called the Angels. Okay. Hi Judy, and you come. Gather up and see what fun will befall us this afternoon. Right, so then I have said turn it 180 degrees. And this is me making life easier for myself because I actually don't like using the arm of this trimmer simply because it means I have to tidy my desk up better. You know I don't like that. Right, so 3, 6. You see, these measurements along here are really useful. Now, even if you're doing inches, you can kind of just double check both sides that you've got it right. And 9.5. That does not look right. But it probably isn't. No, it's not. That is not right. So let's see why it's not right. That is right. That's very right. It just doesn't look right. Okay, so then, so you're going to bring in a valley fold, a mountain fold, and a valley fold. So that kind of looks like the pleats of a curtain there, in my eyes anyway. And then valley, mountain, valley, and that's Cindy, in you come, my dear, in you come. Right, so that's the card base done. Not hard, is it? And then my bit for my stage is on the long side. It's got it 3, 6, 9 and 12. Make sure it's straight. 3, 6, 9 and 12. So you'll work out that each panel there is 3 centimetres by 10 centimetres. Right, can I get rid of this trimmer just out of my way, because I'm really sorry folks, I just bashed you with my trimmer. Hope you're alright. Okay, and did I get the glue ready before I came on? No. Do I know where it is? Yes. So, we'll make the stage ready. So we need our bone folder. Fold and burnish all these score lines, and we'll do the same on the card. And then we'll start our assembly. I hope you're alright, Karen. You're made of tougher stuff. But if anybody feels a bit woozy or anything after me bashing you like that, just have a wee word with Karen, who's Corrie Paper Crafts, because she's a professional first aider and a nurse, so she'll help you out there. Sue Stampfield, do you think, Karen? That's great. Well, if you look up Susan, you will find. I will put links later, and I'm pretty sure it's inches. Is she Canadian? I mean, this is ridiculous because I met the lady in New Orleans. I think she's Canadian. So I'm just popping that. I've glued that panel there. I folded 2 panels over because I got 5, and then I'm just popping that one over the top there, and this will form my pop-up stage, which will fold. Oh, she's in the USA. Well, there, that confirms it will definitely be inches what she's done. And that was I didn't watch her instructions because, you know me, I like to do things my own way, and if I muck up, well, I muck up my own instructions. I'm just kind of making sure that this works all round. That's that. So it's just, I want to know it's going to fold flat so it can go in the post. Now here is my card base. Let's see, all I did was work out how to make the bases I work, and guesstimated my measurements for my panels. We might have to change a few things, I'm not sure. just thought it would, I've got a chance of finishing it in an hour if I prepped some things. I've been challenged to do more fancy folds, so I have risen to the challenge, don't you think? Right, so I will be wanting to put my stage there. Now on this one I made it slightly up from the base. I want it closer to the base. Hi Alison, and you come, my love. So that will be my stage, and these will be the curtains for the show. And I've cut out a couple of the Zany Zoo dancers to be the subjects, but I've got other ideas, so you know, we can talk about them as we go. So I did cut out all these panels. So those of you who work in inches, if you have screenshot that, you need one that's this size for the whole back, and then you need panels for these and on the other side, and you need panels for your stage. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of sticking bits down here, but the first thing I want to do is stick this one on. This is from the fishing paper. It's actually really nice. There's something quite nice about that, but I am using this sort of wood panelly look one. So I've used 2 DSPs, the Zany Zoo so far. No, 3 DSPs actually in here. Sorry fish, I'm popping you to the back. So then I have a variety of panels. So I've got one for there and one for there. They're thicker ones for round the back. Then I've got and then I've got these 2 for the stage, and then I've got these for round on the other side as well. So I'm trying to think, well, yeah, we'll use these on the other side, I think. Or should we have indecision? Right, and we've got these 2 for the stage. So now that I've stuck them down, I think we'll stick these down. Are you all okay? Are you chatting to each other while I work this out? Yeah. So it's kind of like a 3D scene card. There is a bit of me who wants to go a step further and make it into a puppet theatre, which, you know, on another day I might just do. We'll just stick with this just now. Cindy, you're doing 12 things at once, just 12? Okay. Come on, you're a woman, you can do better than that. This fish paper, I can't decide what to do with the pieces with the fish on, but I like them. I like this blue kind of wood panel effect. It looks like wood panel effect to me anyway. Oh, you're ironing school uniforms, Claire. Oh, I don't miss those days. Sunday night. Tea, bath, bed, kids, and then mum. What we're going to have for packed lunches. Are the uniforms ready? Oh, And then they come back down the stairs and Mum, I haven't done all my homework. I haven't homework and I've got to take this and I've got to take that. Nah, don't miss that lot at all. Yeah, I just, now, this is from the fisherman paper, what's it called? Oh goodness. It's lovely. There's lots of, even if you don't want to use the bits for the fish, look at all the lovely texture on the back and patterns. Look, gingham. What's not to like? Just lovely. Sort of like a fishing net, but it's still. But these fish are just, I don't know, there's something. I think I might have to think of some kind of interactive fishy card because I want to fussy cut them. Yeah, I don't do ironing now. I did used to have to when there were school shirts, but don't have that now. So I've got that paper. It's about 6 conversations in my head right now. And I've used, for the stage, I've used the Pebbled Path from the In Colour Designer Series paper. And the other one is that, is it Eclectic? This one. Delightfully Eclectic. It's got loads and loads of stuff in it. It's brilliant. So if you I just kind of rifled through to see what ideas I could gather together. Now I've just put my hand in the glue. Oh, that's not the best. I'll bet you Susan's tutorial will be much more organised than mine. As I say, I don't think hers had the stage. I can't even remember now. I'll just have to go back and have a look. Oh, Annie, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking for a wee pop-up card. Even thinking a wee interactive one where you can make them swim across the page or something. Am I really saying that? See, I go from never making anything interactive or fussy fancy folds for years, and then suddenly I decide, but it's actually someone who comes to my class has asked for more fancy folds or fun folds. So to be fair, I thought, well, we'll have a go. You've just ruined a £40 shirt of your husband's. Sorry. Yeah, well, I remember my husband putting these new trainers, running trainers, in the washing machine because, well, they're machine washable. But he didn't check that the dryer program was switched off. So it washed them and then went straight to tumble dry, and the rest is history, shall we say. The life of the trainers was then over. They were all mangled when they came out. I hope your friend is having a great trip in Scotland. So here's the stage. Oh, that's horrible when you need it for something like that and it all goes wrong. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll stop laughing. That was sad. But I'm glad it was him that was ironing it, not you. Then, so I put glue on there, and I'm just going to stick my stage to quite close to the bottom of the card. Just going to pop my bone folder in a wee bit. So we've got 4 packs of DSP. I've used bits from. So that's the basic, there's your stage. But so I want to put curtains at this side too, which obviously I could have done that bit before so I've got 2 wide panels. I just thought it would be good to just in there and there. So if you look through all your different packs of designer series paper, you can find things, you'll find things that work together. Oh, hi Shirley, in you come. It's playtime. It's playtime at Janice's craft desk today. After such a wonderful holiday. Wales is absolutely fabulous. I love my trip. We did something different every day, so it was really good. The cottage was at the back of Beyond, and honestly, you think rural Scotland's isolated way. It was a single track road to the cottage for quite a distance with no passing places and extremely high hedges. It was actually a bit scary at times. So it'll be quite a sturdy card this, with all this designer series paper on it as well. Yeah, North Wales is great, but we went just that bit further south, like towards Mid Wales we were this time. Just about an hour further south than we were the last time. So I'm just taking my time, because I did the prep and there's a lot of things cut out. It should come together fairly easily. It's not a complicated card really. Each part is simple enough. It's just putting a few bits. I'm using wet glue. Obviously you can use your preferred type of adhesive if you do this with tape. If I did it with tape, there wouldn't be a single straight bit of paper in that place. I'm just not good at tape. I need the wiggle room. I always need a little bit of wiggle. And the weather was absolutely fantastic. Because believe me, a few years ago we went to South Wales and it literally rained for a week. I kid you not. I remember my dad telling me that it never rains all day. Well, I'm afraid that week in Wales he was wrong. So then you can put a panel on the back to write. In fact, I might have. See, I was thinking, this is what Susan has. Her card was like this with the curtain, but instead of a stage, she had this bit that you then opened up as well. So it really was, do you know, about curtains. But I've decided to use a stage, but I can cut a bit of that later for the back. So there we go. I don't know how you can see there. So I have cut for my background here one of the shops from Les Shops. I'm just going to stick one there. Yeah, you could do bits of them, bits of shops, because you could have two, you could cut from the sides of your shops so that you've got two half shops maybe on that card. As I say, I'm just making it up just to get you started, to see what your imagination can do with something like this idea. So I'm just going to pop that up slightly up from there, just so that it will be visually seen when someone has this on their mantelpiece. No idea whose birthday this will be for. Now, hi Barry or Jay or whoever. Did you guys have a good holiday? It looked amazing. And just realised yesterday one of my Pootler friends was on the boat the same time as you, so you weren't the only Stampin' Up demonstrators on the Iona last week. So there. So yeah. So that will be, the stage will fold up like that. So, oh, you met Yvonne, oh fantastic. Oh, that is fabulous that you did. So I haven't worked out how these guys are going to get on the stage. Obviously I need to work something out. I am thinking to use some Perspex. What do you call the stuff? That see-through stuff that we get with our stamps. And I've usually got tons of it lying about in here. I didn't get any ready. Come on, I've got a whole bag of it. Why is it when you want something, it disappears? Here we go, we've got a bit of it there. Oh, that was a good idea. That was a good idea to have your rucksacks with you. I don't find that rucksack particularly comfortable though, that particular one. But I've still got it because, well... Right, so I'm saying, I'm not sure what I'm doing here, so let me just play. If I shut up for a minute, then I've got a chance. See, I was thinking, do you know, you get these kind of puppets, and you stick puppets. That would be another way to do a card, and you could have that so that you could move it. But that wasn't really for here, so I'm going to just maybe do a ziggy zaggy here. That's amazing, isn't it? Oh yeah, I think, do you know what? A stamper will find a stamper. Yeah, I can do that with the paper, but I'm thinking I might just do something with this so that she can wobble a bit as well. Yeah, and I got my 2,000 subscribers. Oh gosh, that was hard. That was a long road to get there, I have to say. I feel like it's taken me ages to get to the 2,000, but I've done it, so I'm not going to complain. Yeah, rucksack is like a backpack, Judy, yeah. So, oh, she can't, I want her to dance. See, if I had like a canopy over here, then they could hang down as well and, you know, do the swinging ballerina. Now I'm getting carried away, haven't I? Because then you could have her coming down like that. See? Well, I think that's actually a better idea, because she can bounce then on the stage. What do you think? try it and then we'll see if it can all fold up or not. But I will need glue dots, and I didn't get them ready. What's the chances of me finding them? Yay! I actually think I need a new box. Yeah, I've not got one. I just put an order away this morning as well. Right. Will last a wee while yet. Oh, Cindy, thank you so much. And then Ruth gave me a shout out when I was close the other night there, and I got it, and I was just so excited. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I find it's easier to pick the glue dots up usually, but of course with the temperature today being a bit warmer than usual, they won't really know what's going on. Right, so I'm going to I'm just going to glue that one there. I'm not even going to hide it, it's just fun, isn't it? Right, so if I just attach Hippo Lady there, sort of aim her at the stage, so I'll just pop her about there, so she's just dancing up and down there. So when we're putting the card away we have to be a bit careful, but we can, you know, it still folds up, so that's still okay. So she can, I think I might have put my wee fold the wrong way round, but not to worry. So this one I might just make her a wee, where's my perspex, but here it is. What's it called? Not called perspex. I was going to make this into a wee box. I'll put that out there just now. I need something to just score it. We'll just score it with this. I've lost it. I'm just going to score it a centimetre. Try anyway, see if that, is that going to help? No, it's not, because I did it squint. Well, let's just use your fingers, Janice. Just use your fingers. Roughly needs to be. Don't worry if you don't know what I'm doing, because I'm not really that sure what I'm doing either, so don't worry about it. Right, so I need another wee bit here, about the same. Right, I just need a bit that will fold up when we close the card. So just going to stick this together. Again, I'll just stick it together with a glue dot. Are you all still with me? I will bored you to sleep. Nobody's talking to me. You're still there, that's good, because I felt like I was on my own. But no one commented for ages. You're watching intently, so am I. It's gonna work. It's not gonna work. Right, so we need 2 glue dots. We need one to stick it to the stage, there, and one to stick it to the dancing tiger. Is she a tiger? No, I don't know what she is. Cat some kind. So, of course, I've just got to stick this to the bottom, so it will show a bit, but you know. Does it need anybody else on there? But you see, with that paper, you in the shops, you could do. Where are these zany characters? You've got so many characters here. You can cut out. You could have had a scene with the shop. I've already done the musicians, but you could have a scene with the shop and. Which ones? These ones, where there's like skateboardy one. Where is it? How's it going? These ones, with the scooter and what have you. So you could have them going past the shops on that. You could use all the shop paper there. Lots of ideas to get you playing. I don't have the stamp set for this or the dies. But I just thought I wanted to use the paper. So let's just double check that this will all close up. And obviously you just need to tell it what you want it to do. You close it over. I mean, you could even put a belly band on it to send it. If you really wanted to, but when you open it up and it stands up by itself, you put your stage down, whoops, knock the whole thing over, and then you've got your dancing critters. There you go, she's flying off the stage there. There you go. So put it that way. So it's just a bit of fun, but do you know, depending on whose birthday it is. Do you know, you could have the musician ones if you've got like a musician child having a birthday, and do you know, there's loads you could do. So it's a super fold, it's a fun fold. It will stand quite happily on your mantelpiece to be shown off forevermore. Just making her do it. Yeah. Of course, you probably have to give it to a crafting family that will appreciate your efforts. Her wee hand is folding over because I probably put her too near to the edge, but I don't think. It is Susan Campfield's fold. I've just changed it to centimetres. I didn't invent the fold, and I think she called it curtain up because she had a different, she didn't have a stage in hers. She had a card like this inside, and then you pull the curtain up to see the scene inside. So yeah, so I don't think this will be the first time I do that fold. Obviously you can, when you fold these guys flat, oh stay, don't argue with me, you could take that over like that and that, and you could have like your happy birthday, whatever. Yeah, that would be cool. Wait, whose mum's? Barry's mum. Boing! There you go. So welcome to our stage. Yeah, I quite like it. I like a bit of fun, you know, it's just pure play. So is that Sandra is your mum? I said I haven't met her, but I've seen her on your videos. So guys, thank you very much for coming to join me on this play session, discovery play session. I appreciate you all for coming. So please at 7 o'clock, but you've got time for a comfort break, and then Barry and Jay will be on was your mum in Dortmund as well? I'm not, if I did meet her, I mean I smile and say hello to everybody, but I don't remember if I did or not. But where was I? Yeah, please leave me a thumbs up, please share this. Obviously we're now on the quest to get to 3,000 subscribers. So I'll be pestering you with that one next. So yeah, so I'm going to try and find the door and head out. Please head over to my JazzleDazzleCrafts afterwards at 7 o'clock. I think. Are you guys going live tonight? After your holiday too? Yeah, just keep sharing me out so we can get moving up. I wonder if I'll get to 3,000 quicker than I got to 2,000. It's just a numbers game, isn't it? Anyway, right, we'll see you very, very soon. Bye bye everyone. I don't know how I'm getting out of here. I'm going to come on tomorrow, I think, and do another live at some point. Let me see if I can. Oh yeah, look, see, been out in the sun, I'm all faded, I've been in the garden doing all sorts, done the shopping, you know, the boring things as well. But tomorrow I'm going to come on and share my birthday cards with you. My hair, I look like the Wild Woman of the West or something. So yeah, I'm going to share my birthday cards with you all. I have received a lot from around the world and a lot of handmade ones, but even the shop cards have got loads of information in them, so I'm loving it. So I'm going to share them all with you probably tomorrow, probably UK afternoonish. So yeah, I'm blethering now. I'm going to go off because I need a comfort break, and then I want to see what Barry and Jay are up to. So thank you so much. See you all soon.